Yo, what's going on? This is Afi Kingdom, and today we're going to talk about love versus love, good vibes, and compatibility. And I felt like, what's going on, y'all? I felt like it was a good opportunity to have a woman come on to converse and really unpack this. Um, First off, shout out to LFA, Trav, T3000, and all the other players. And when y'all come in, make sure y'all, let me know, let us know where you at, where you from, and what you up to. Check in, Topaz, baby. What's going on?
Not much, just chilling. Hey, everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope y'all get some good information today. You in, study, and listen while you hiding from the coronavirus.
From the coronavirus. Principal Bay in the house. What's going on, baby? Um, so most of the time when I talk to guys, there's a high level of attraction and almost investment of women that they don't even really deal with. It's almost like an obsession off of a possibility.
hmm
Um, what's up, Adelina? And I'm trying to understand it. So let's just unpack first. What is lust to you?
Lust is basically infatuation with your eyes. So you see something and you want it and you have to have it and you already start imagining it, having it in your possession, having it in your life. It's overthinking just based on surface level stuff. And so
Hmm.
the reason why I distinguish that from love is because it stays at the surface. You go so quick, so hard, just off of what you know in that first layer, that you don't know anything else about what's underneath it. And so that's why lust fades, because once you get over the novelty of what you saw at first, once that's no longer new, then you don't know what else is under there. And if you keep digging and you find something you don't like, now it's gone.
Good answer. So have you ever lusted a man?
Yeah, but I did not act on it. That's the thing. Is because it's a natural thing that happens. I'm not telling people that you're going to be like an alien if you've ever felt that way. The problem is you have to be an adult enough, logical enough to not act on it and not put anything in your life that's going to be detrimental. So even with whether you lust it or not, you still have to pause, look underneath to see whether you're going to love it or not.
Hmm. Interesting. Physical. So the time when you lusted someone, what were the qualities that had you feeling that burn inside? Was it his height, his voice, how he treated you, how he talked to you, how he looked at you? Where did the lust come
Well,
from?
see how he treats me. Well, because that are not on the surface. So stuff like the abstract, like how he treats me, what his life passion is, that kind of stuff is stuff I'm supposed to be looking for. So that's not surface. The surface things, it was height, it was face, it was, uh dress, ability to be charming and work a room, that kind of stuff.
Mm. What about love?
Well, love is when you know the entirety, or at least the super majority of something, and you like all of the good things about it, and you are able to tolerate the things that would be unacceptable to other people because you either understand them, or you can relate to them, or you enjoy those as well. So parts of like another quality of that thing or that person, right? Because, and I talk about things because people do fall in love with objects, but in terms of relationships, when you find the flaws in this person, and flaws meaning stuff that's not helpful, that it to the daily life, you either understand it, you know why they do it, and it's part of who they are, so you love it too because it helped make the other things that you like. You can relate to it because you would do it too, or either you're willing to tolerate it, meaning it's not a deal breaker because the other stuff is still more important.
Principle based. Principle based. So people don't know love; they just lust mixed with intention. I find
That's a
that to
good
be
point
true.
because, oh, go ahead.
No, I just said I find that to be true.
Yeah, that's a good point because people feel like once you have an intention for something, that means that you love it. No, all that means is that you like it. You could add on additional stuff to lust. It doesn't stop it from being lust. The other qualities are not on that same continuum. So the other stuff is just extra and it's just there. So you could have an intent for that person or a relationship with them. Doesn't mean you love them. It means you like pretty much what you can do with them. So she brought up a good point.
What's up, G? What about good vibes?
Well, now that's not necessarily surface unless it's manufactured, because you can manufacture vibes if you're cheating. Like if you get inside information on a person, you study them first beforehand. That's what game is, right? So you can manufacture vibes, but you, you could lust somebody out
Unpack
after
that.
the vibes.
How do you? How do you? How do you manufacture vibes? I want to hear you talk about that.
Okay, well, to manufacture a vibe, right? It means you know something about the, like, let's say you're very interested in someone. So you find people close to them and you say you have a crush on them, and then they talk to you about things that the person would like. So you set all of these things up. So you already had that vibe because you saw something and you wanted it. But now you're making those vibes for the other person. And it's not it's manufactured because you didn't just let it flow and you pick up and read from that day, or either you just be you and they happen to like it, all of the same things. No, you put that in place. You surrounded that and made a stage, and then now this person is feeling all of these vibes, but they were placed there.
Do you think you got fire again?
I think that I do have game if I need to use it, but I don't like using it. I want to, like, I did that's when you're hanging out with people and you want to actually just be me without having to have game.
Say that again.
I say I think that I have game, but I don't like to use it. I already had fun with that, so now I just want to be me, and then what clicks clicks. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Let me hear you manufacture a vibe
Well, what with who?
right
Because I
now.
would have to know, huh?
Right now, we tested you. I asked you, did you have fire game for a reason? You said yeah. So I want you to
Yeah, but I also
manufacture a
told you I
vibe.
didn't like using it.
I want you to manufacture a vibe. Let's go.
Well, I can't with you because I have not asked around to get to know some cheat codes that I'm not supposed to know.
Say
But
that
what
again.
I will, huh?
Say that again.
No, I said I haven't asked around to find out any cheat codes that I'm not supposed to know. But what I will say is, I probably would. have like, I don't know. I would match the music that you're playing. So if I had to be around you, I'd make sure I'm playing music like that. And it's gonna be louder than how I'm talking. So you tune into the vibes of the music, and then I can sit there and watch you.
Mm. LDA, you're hilarious.
What you say?
It's
What?
because the game. It's because the game is strong. That's the reason why LDA. That's how come she can do
This how come I can do what? I can't see the chat. So what do you say?
it. Trav got a question.
Okay.
Principal Bay, ask a question too. How did you have game and have fun in the past?
Because I had a lot more energy back then, so I had more time to study dudes. And so if I'm dating somebody, I made sure that nigga was homework, and I studied his ass until I figured out what I needed to know.
Homework?
Yeah, he was homework.
Interesting.
I don't know why you acting like that. I mean, listen, I didn't do anything like nefarious to them once I got to know them. So I'm not sorry because they had a great time and they enjoyed the relationship. So, you know.
Oh, they had a great time, says Sue.
Says them. I mean, who wouldn't have a great time? You get somebody that learns you in and out, and then, if you need anything, they know how to help. So game is to me, game is only bad if you're using it for bad intentions. So I didn't use it for evil.
Let me see. Why did you study them to know how to push their buttons? He said he ain't buying them. They ain't buying
See,
it.
no, I didn't. I didn't do it to learn how to push their buttons because I didn't want to push their buttons. I did it so that I know how not to push their buttons.
Mm.
That's the key. I can know the buttons and then I avoid them.
To stroke an ego is what you know how to do.
Well, yeah, like okay, well, stroking his ego isn't bad if he's having a down day and he need to be reminded who he is specifically. I don't see why that's wrong. It's a fun thing. If you get somebody that learns you and don't use it for evil, it's very calming and secure. What? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me where to lie at. Find the lie.
Hold on, she did. She did again to gain something from it, and we know it. APC, that it's just finesse game that she's doing.
See?
That's all it is. She country,
Well,
but she has some finesse to her.
see, thank you very much. But this is the thing though. Yes, I gained from it. Duh, don't you gain from everything that you do? Otherwise, why would you be doing it? But the thing is they gained as well.
With that game.
They gained whatever it is that they needed at the time. That's the point of knowing them inside and out. So that way if they need something, I know what it is and they ain't gotta say it.
Let me get some questions in the chat.
Right.
What
Because I
about
feel like
compatibility? What about
go ahead.
compatibility?
So compatibility, well, it depends because you could either look for your twin or you could look for your complementary. So it just depends on what you feel like you can go the distance with. If you're a person that needs things around you to be the same, then you're gonna look for your twin. If you're a person that enjoys different things and you like intaking information, then you're probably gonna look for your complementary. Whatever you can't do, they can, and vice versa. So it just depends on what your distance looks like. Which one would you pick? Would you pick your twin or your complementary?
I'm gonna pick everything. I want everything. That's what I want. Whatever you have to give that's a good quality, I want it.
Okay. So it kind of, you don't have a preference either way. It
I
just,
want all.
well, you also said you wasn't gonna settle down, so you don't have to pick one.
I
But
don't
most
gotta
people
settle
would.
down. I want your
Right.
soul, I want your heart, and I want your spirit.
Right. Well,
She
see,
said
and
it.
that means you just, yeah, but see, you're not gonna ever just pick one, so you can have all those things. You have to get those things. Because if you don't have all three of those things, she's either not gonna stay on the team or she gonna make the team chaos. So
That's the point of have being a good manager
right.
and a good
Yes,
coach.
that's true, because you got to have a skill to be able to manage all of that. That's why it's called that word manager, a person who manages.
You gotta know who to place what, where, when, why, and know how.
Right, exactly. Like delegation, you got to know how to delegate a skill. So silly.
Quake
So
says
what else?
all over preference. Mhm.
What, I can hear you.
What y'all two in here? Adelina and Principal Bay. What y'all in there crying? Y'all some silly ladies. Y'all some silly ladies tonight.
Why? What they laugh at?
I want to get some questions from you guys in the chat. I can talk all day. Really, I gotta go check on some shit in the oven.
Yes. Listen, I already ate. So I ate right before. That's what I was doing before the live stream. I still haven't made my hush puppies yet, but I'll figure it out.
Oh, she asked a question. What question did Adelina ask about the chat?
I don't know. I can't see the chat.
I don't know. Well, building self 702 says, what about suitability versus compatibility?
What about what?
Suitability versus compatibility.
Well, I mean, that still depends on, like, because it's individualized, whatever the person wants. So something to be suitable is like minimal, meaning it gets the job done. Compatibility is like, that's the thing that you would choose if you had your choice. So like compatibility is first choice, suitability is second, in my opinion.
I think that's what she's talking about. So kind of like a job or career, do research. I think that's what she meant. I think that's what she's talking
Oh,
about.
research on the men. Well, I mean, like, this is the thing. I'm joking around, being facetious. It is. I said that they were homework, meaning like I did study them, like research, what have you. But that was so that I can know what to do. Every dude is different, so I got to learn that dude to see what he like and what he won't. What's wrong? Wait a minute. But you know what? So what is her channel about? Why does she call it Principal Bay?
That's just her.
Oh.
So that.
Oh, so she got a channel where she give like advice or game, and she's
Mm-hmm.
like, it's like a school.
Uh-huh. A school of
Nice.
hard knocks.
Okay, I'm with. That's nice. That's cool.
You the school of country knocks.
Yes, I'm country, and I'm not sorry. Y'all gonna be all right. I am from the South, but that also comes with social graces
Yeah.
and Southern hospitality.
RPC, what's going on? He said, Peace, King Fire. Salute to you, bro. AP, he got a question. He says, ask her what deep things she gained by studying guys. I want you to unpack this for like 3 minutes. I got to run downstairs. Can you handle it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so the deep things. Well, what I've noticed and what I think I'm able to understand is like what men go through on a daily basis. So certain things that I don't like that men do in relationships, I learned why they're there and how they got there. So let me just put this out there. I don't like when men cheat on me. I do not enjoy it. It's not a fun time for me, right? I learned why they do it. Like everything that is targeted to men is sold using women. everything that they talk about is pushed through to or by a woman. And so, like, if you are have not had some in a while, or if something you feeling like down and out, it's easy to trip and fall into another chick. But I don't like it, so I have to learn how to keep that one interested to where he feels like he doesn't want to lose what I'm doing just for something that's not important. So even I'm not even saying that it'll be perfect, like they'll never cheat. But what I'm hoping will happen is it'll be few and far in between. It'll have to be worth it for him to do so. So I find out what that particular man is motivated by, and I make sure that that is always available. So I mean, I don't know in terms of like, if that's deep enough, but it depends on the guy, what his passion is, what his drive is. So on days where he's feeling frustrated, I bring him something related to that passion. Let's say he wants to be able to, like, he has a goal of being a stockbroker, right? So if I run across anything in my day that has to do with that, then I bring it home or I share it with him. And I try to understand him. If I ever need to pay for help or support, then I know what I'm doing and I won't get in there messing up the dream.
What you talking about,
So
lady?
I don't see how that could be a bad thing.
All right, here I come.
Is he? Yeah, are you howling back there? Are you just howling across the house? What is wrong with you? Put your inside voice on.
I'm communicating. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Nelly, what's up? War report. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Find out who and why you're pursuing getting into. Whew. It is what it is. Call it what you want. Same with man. Da, 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 da. Okay, let me see. All right, we back. What was you saying just now?
So
Let me
ask
take it
them.
back off you.
Well, ask them what they thought about what I had to say, because he was asking me what are, the deep things that I got out of studying men, and I was telling them like, well, it depends. It's the individual dude. I learn what he needs if he's frustrated, what his passion is, and then I make sure that I'm always on the lookout for that. So if he is missing something, I make sure I bring it. The one thing that I hear from guys is that women don't pay attention. Like they don't listen and they're not paying attention. So that's what I'm giving. I'm paying attention. I'm listening and then doing something related to that.
Hmm. I don't know what that was. What's good, man? K. I'm eating some pizza.
That can't be good. You eating something and then you in the middle of it. Oh, I don't know what that was. See,
I'm a G. I do what I want to do.
okay.
It's pepperoni.
But so what did you cook where you got parts of it you can't identify? Just saying.
I got parts of it you can identify.
Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm gonna pretend I did not even hear that because I don't.
All
I
right,
wasn't even there.
you asked
I'm
for it.
just gonna put that out there.
You asked for it. Man Cave Channel. Ask Topaz a question about any of these things: love, lust, good vibes. Okay, which one is the most important to you outside of love?
Okay. What is the other ones? Lust, good vibes, and what?
Compatibility.
Um, good vibes. I'm a person that like I have to feel the right energy or else I can't be around this person. There are certain people that just disturb my spirit and they have to be away from me. So if I don't get good vibes off this person, I can't let them into my space.
Hmm.
And so after that, um, what's the other two? Is lust and what?
Compatibility.
After that, see, the thing is with compatibility, that would come like through the love. Like I can't get to love unless I'm compatible with the person first.
No,
So
not
I have
true.
to
You
say
could work. You
compatible.
just
You have
it
to
could be a
listen.
man. Say you a teacher and your man teacher too, and y'all work together. Y'all pay bills together. Y'all collaborate together. So y'all compatible. But that don't mean you love them all like that and you lust them and everything like that.
Right. Exactly. So you could be compatible, but then it also could be compatible, boring and routine. So there's gonna have to be some spice somewhere, or else it's gonna get stale. Hey, golden child.
Salute to you, Golden Child. So if somebody is listening to this and they're in a relationship and their relationship became stale, what would you suggest for them to do?
Try to remember the last time they lusted after the person, and then how to manufacture those good vibes, or either put those good vibes that they still have out on Front Street. Basically, to take action. If it's just I mean, you can't just you know let it die, or else why then why are you even asking questions about this person anymore?
Somebody said, Principal Bay said, she said, unpack the spice. I don't remember you saying that. So maybe you said that when I was gone. You remember what that is?
The spice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, anything that's gonna make that person excited and be ready to come and talk to you, or be around you, or whatever, like whatever it is that makes you excited about this person. So it's gonna depend. It's gonna be different for each person. But whatever it is that makes you feel like, yes, I have to have this person now.
What's your spice?
That's
You hear
my
me?
spice. I don't
Yeah.
even give out that information. Yeah, I don't get that information out. The dude got to figure it out. We're gonna just see how long it takes him to figure it out. If he paying attention, he'll know.
Hmm. Interesting.
So
So
I
he has
mean,
a
like,
fig-
it's
so he has to figure out the
it's
spice.
different. Yeah, he got to figure out the spice. Now, see, that's the one thing, because I tell him other things. So if he wants to figure out, if he can't get, because the spice is gonna be nice, right? So you got to figure it out. You're gonna put in some work to do something around here. So you know, that's the one thing that he has to pay attention to know. Everything else, I'm pretty blunt and open about. But I keep that one because if you really paying attention, you'll be able to figure it out. And how invested are you in getting the spice out? So therefore, like, while you getting all of this catering and nurturing and support and love and everything, you could do one thing. You had one job. You can figure out the spice. Because I can guarantee you I'll know what his spice is.
Are you guarantee it?
Yep. If I'm around him long enough, I will know what the spice is, because I'm just gonna be paying attention to what he looks at, what he's drawn to, what his interest is, and what he does when he think I'm not looking. So it's gonna come out. And then in conversations too, when he's telling you about his exes, you'll know what the spice was. What was the thing that kept him there for as long as he stayed? Yeah.
That's true. Women always
So
give
what
away
is
the
the
cheat
chat
codes
saying?
to
They
them.
quiet today. Ain't nobody. Huh?
That Lawrence said that. He said that's true. Women always give away the cheat codes to them. So you make it
Yeah,
easy
and
for
then
the
they
men
want
that
to
you
know,
like.
well, why? Huh?
So you make it easy for the men that you like.
No, it is easier for the men that I like because I'm around them more and they can get more data points. So it just so happens to be easier for them because they get like the Cliff Notes version. But see, that's the thing. If you're funny and you're in fun and engaging and you hold my interest, I'm gonna be around you more, so you'll get more time to figure. I mean, you'll be able to figure it out in shorter time. But if I am irritated being around you and I try to make that few and far in between, if at all, then you're not gonna get as much information. So it's gonna be harder. So I didn't make it that way.
Hold on. My man got a question. I got to throw him some priority. Just ask the question again, bro. You got me looking. War report. Just ask
They
me another
quiet
question.
today. It must be too early for them. They used to your streams at like 2 hours from now.
What's your question, bro? What's your question, war report? The prayer to always say they pray. Lawrence, you
I
over there?
wouldn't
Lawrence
call
over there. He got popcorn and stuff.
I wouldn't call me and pray now. Oh y'all I think y'all taking the sentiment wrong. It's a good thing.
Okay. He asked, "What are your takes on a modern man?"
Um okay, so when you say modern man, are you talking about 18 like the men that are just now becoming adults? Or are you talking about men my age just in today's time period?
There you go.
But overall, I feel like men have pretty much given up. There's a lot of defeatist attitudes, which is why there's such a need for people who can be like you. You're motivating. You're teaching men to get back out there in the game and to level up. To don't quit, don't give up. Take the rejection as a learning lesson. So that's needed because there's a whole quitting spirit that's happening right now.
You want some of this pizza? This fire.
What flavor? What did you get? What toppings?
It's a combination.
Okay. Yeah, probably. Because I don't want boring pizza either. I put all kinds of stuff on my pizza.
I could just
No
get all the. I
pineapples
could
though.
just get all the toppings off of the pizza. Open your mouth and just pour it down.
Nah. No. So what you saying is you trying to choke me is what you saying. Okay.
Now you know how they
I
do at the
didn't think
college
I did.
parties. You chug, chug. You know how you get all the little
No, not
toppings in the corner of the box. Huh, eat that.
yeah, no, nah, nah. Nope.
Our generation. Oh, he said our generation.
Oh, so he's our age? Well, yeah, for
Oh
our
yeah,
generation,
he all right.
I feel okay. Well, for the men, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm proud of y'all. Like, I know there's been a lot that we had to put up with and deal with throughout our life span. And me being the same age as y'all, I know what that was. I was there, I saw it. So I'm proud of y'all, but I still think that there's more work to do. So I feel like a lot of men my age are starting to just rest on their laurels. They're like thinking they're trying to do early retirement. And it's not time for what I don't want? I don't want y'all to have a midlife crisis yet. And I feel like it's coming up. It's not time for retirement. We still young, kinda. It's a whole lot of people that are still older than us. So don't worry. Just calm down. Hey Kels, what's up? Welcome.
Salute cocaine. Thank cocaine. What's up, baby? This is Api Channel. Only love over here. It's the truth. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, of course. Cause y'all have like the thing that y'all do, Motu
Mm-hmm.
and the Super Friends thing. So
Mm-hmm.
of course. I can see the love, and that's, you know what, and it's a good thing. I like coming over here because y'all do, in fact, show what like it's supposed to be like when men can get along, when everybody's on the up and up, and it's not a whole lot of backbiting and snaking with men. So that's a good thing, I will say. Y'all show that it can still be done.
This is hemp
Everybody's
water.
so quiet today, huh?
It's hemp water. You ever had hemp water before?
So what, like, no? So what is it? It's supposed to be relaxing and calm or whatever. So you hydrate and then you relax. Nice.
That's right. War report. No bitch ass niggas around here, man. You already know that.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to come over here if it was. That would get on my nerves.
Saying cocaine. Let's get a question from you. Let's get a question from a female.
I'm sure Kels could come up with some great questions because she's just as frustrated with the state of women as I am. So, they be doing the most.
What's her deal? I never talked to her before.
Huh? Yeah, because she was there on on my channel when y'all came through.
Mm.
Y'all been looking for Kels and she has been busy.
So you frustrated, Kills, about the man, the standard of the man right now?
No, just like how the women are responding. I get it. Like when women are saying all of this stuff that men are doing, I get it, but that doesn't make the response okay. So it's a lot of dumb stuff that happens out of women. And I feel like that makes matters worse. And she understands me and doesn't judge me for that.
I want to hear what she want to say. I want to hear what she got to say. Put your comment in the comments. Oh, good. Let's talk about good vibes. What you doing right now?
No, you know what? Actually, what I'm doing is listening to this music in the background. That is so relaxing. And we had a pretty good day here today in Houston. It was like 80 degrees, and now it's like in the evening time, so it's breezy. It's like 72 and breezy outside. So I'm just chilling and letting the breeze come through and relaxing, and then hearing this music in the background.
You talking about the music I'm playing?
Yeah.
You know what song that is?
No, I don't, because I was just getting ready to ask.
Who in the chat know what song this is? Let's see if somebody know before I tell you.
Okay. But I don't know. It was a
It's my
it's a
theme song.
well, yeah, I know you all. Hold on one second, all right? Okay, yeah, I'm back. I
I
know you
didn't know I
always.
had a theme song. This is my theme song for real. Somebody actually made this song for me.
Yeah, see, that's nice. I want one.
They made this song for me. The intro, this is my theme song. This ain't no,
Oh,
I got this from YouTube.
because you know what? I thought you did.
Universal
I
Music.
really thought. I was like, I ain't hear that in the library. I ain't see that in the library, but I want one. I want a theme song.
You want a theme song?
Yeah, it's not fair. How come you get a theme song and I don't? But
I get. I
you
make
see
sure
how
you
it's
get
so
one.
calming.
Huh?
You see how it's so calming and relaxing.
Mhm. I do see.
But I don't know. It
Well,
was a
you
pretty
already know
good
you
day.
got a
I'm
good
just
vibe.
unwinding.
You got a real good vibe,
Well, thank you.
and you ghetto too.
Whatever. Now unpack that. Why you say that? Don't be smiling. Come on. I need some words.
You said you
Yes.
from
See.
BCO.
Thank you, LDA. High five. See, because that's good advice right there. You gonna make me one? I want a theme song.
I got you.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
You know
So
I'm a
now what
good
I
guy.
want.
I'm just what you need.
Mm, yeah, but you'll be even better when you tell me why you try to call me ghetto.
That just mean I mean you got backbone. It means you don't
Oh,
take shit.
well.
It means you stand on your principles.
Well, yeah, I do. I do have that ain't the same, but I'll take it. But you know what? I do have a backbone. I'll walk away. I don't do the whole arguing a whole lot anymore. I'll just leave.
Here go a question for you.
Okay.
What's up, Loner Square? He says, at what age? Excuse me. At what age part? Excuse me. At what age parts of your life do you think that the average person realizes the full importance of good vibes and compatibility?
I'm gonna say like mid to late 20s, because in your teenage years, you just got school and you got your friends. Then once you're a young adult, either you're in college, you got a job, or either you got other stuff on your mind, so you hanging out, you having fun, you got the most energy you're ever going to have. You take more risks at that point, and so you might feel like it's worth it to be around somebody with a bad vibe if you're getting something else. So around 25 you start thinking about, okay, 30's coming, what am I going to do? I'm going to change. And so then you start feeling and picking up on certain people. You see the way they move, and then it becomes familiar to you. You can understand who's a good person for you and who's not. And so then you start like rearranging your groups. So I'm gonna say mid to late 20s.
Mm, let me see. Four points of good vibes.
Because before that you feel like you're invincible. So
It depends on the person,
I
man.
don't think. Huh?
Because the circle of people that I know, we're the same age, but we're totally different on different stages of our lives and shit that we do. You know,
Right. Right. Well, yeah, because then you start thinking, like, at that age, around 25, you start thinking about who you gonna take with you into the next phase. It got to be whoever's proven themselves and whoever's they're capable and loyal. So anybody outside of that, you start feeling like, I don't really want this person around no more. Now you in the way. You're no longer fun or entertaining. I couldn't imagine in my 30s having somebody in my life that was either disloyal or that just could never do anything, couldn't get anything together. That would be annoying. Now, wait a minute. Now, this song too, I actually like this beat right now too.
you like this one? You want this
Mm-hmm.
to be your theme music?
Do I what?
You want this to be your theme music?
Yeah, actually, I'll take it. But that means you can't. That means you can't play it anymore. You got to give it to me. I want it, just specifically mine.
I just asked that you want it. I didn't say I was going to give it to you.
I know. I know. I took it and ran with it. I mean, come on now. You shoot, you hope for the best. Maybe if I say it and just, you'll be like, all right, that's cool.
Travel make
Maybe
you
you
a
weren't,
beat.
huh?
Travel make you a beat. You gonna make her a
Okay.
beat, Trav? He'll make you a beat when I tell
That's
him
all.
when I tell him yeah he made this beat.
Okay. So let me get, so y'all over here, this what y'all do? Y'all making beats too? I might need y'all to do a little something, you know, more like after my thing, I might have some more if y'all want to work together since y'all out there making
You
beats.
said it's too late. They love it here too much.
Well, I'm not trying to take y'all away. I'm just trying to share y'all. Y'all need to like he can manage 24/7. I got some time. I got some minutes. So he won't even notice.
You said, "Girl, where you been?"
Oh man. You know what? I have not been on here in a while because all of the like tension was just a lot. So I took a break. I unplugged for a minute. I was
It's
hoping
always
that when
you
I
gotta
came
we
back,
all gotta unplug every now and then.
yeah, exactly. So like it was beginning to be like too tense. And so I was like, okay, listen, I'm gonna reconnect with the world and then I'll be back. Because if you don't unplug, then it's just gonna go, it's gonna get worse. It leads to nothing good. What?
I'm just having a good time. That's all. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
just
cool.
like the good vibe and the energy is making me laugh.
Yeah, because you know what? On a Saturday night, I'm calm, I'm chilling for today. So I don't want to like
I'm just trying to
I
get
don't
his
I don't
groceries
watch.
right now.
Nice. So that's the hemp water. So what else is in it? Any other really? With that goofy face.
You thought the
No.
screen
Okay, no.
froze, didn't you? You thought it froze.
No, I knew it didn't freeze. Nope. Nope. Not unless you shipping me a case of it. What else does it have in it? So like, okay, it has, like hemp, obviously, but what else?
Everything you need,
Oh Lord. So like, what? Like electrolytes? It's like Gatorade, but water.
everything you need.
Oh, okay. I will just look it up.
Sorry, that's what you need.
Whatever. Don't get smart.
It's
So
got
ain't
Michael
no more.
Jordan's secret stuff from Space Jam. Yep, it got all that. Hey, the last 10 minutes, let's just get all questions. You ready? We just gonna answer
Yeah.
bam, 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 bam. We want the questions. Bam, 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 bam. Y'all ready?
Okay, I'm cool with it because you know what? Because everybody's so relaxed and chill. Everybody's quiet today. Ain't no questions. I guess only the people that know everything already or came in the chat today.
They enjoy listening to us talk.
Yeah, see.
And you like looking
But
at
we
me eat.
need,
You like watching me eat.
huh?
You like watching me eat.
Oh, yeah. Well, you and your mukbang channel. I haven't watched it. I'm going to watch it though. I'm gonna see what you had to say with these wings.
I'm eating right now.
I know.
You got your own version of mukbang. I did a mukbang channel right now featuring you.
Oh, so now I'm on a mukbang. No, because I would never be on a mukbang. And when I eat, I want to just eat and relax. I don't want to have another job while I'm eating. Not gonna be entertaining everybody while I'm eating. Me and food need
Yeah,
my
ask away.
privacy.
Come on. Anything y'all want. Hold on. You said you can't see the chat, so I'm gonna just read you the first question that comes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can't see the chat.
Oh, you can see it? Okay, well then boom. Yeah, we waiting on your questions real quick.
No, I said I cannot see the chat.
Oh no, I know. I'm just waiting on the questions.
Okay. What about what about any comments? Was there any pushback from anything we've been talking about?
No, we Renaissance man, game 101, ask away, just stuff like that. Just people talk. Just
Okay.
people talking amongst each other mostly.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of like the overall tone I get today. Is everybody's just kind of relaxing. There's no questions. There's no you know, no tension, which is a good thing.
It is some tension though.
Where? What tension? I mean, it's elsewhere, which is why I'm escaping over here with y'all, listening to these relaxing beats. And now all I need is to be in water of some kind, either sitting in a pool or in the ocean somewhere. I need to be on the beach listening to this.
What about a nice bath rub?
Well, if it is a bubble bath and I have my wine, yeah.
Did you say bubble bath with wine?
Yep.
That's interesting. Oh man, it feel good when you were trying to eat shit on the low and you finally finished. So now you like, okay, I'm done with that part
That's
now.
what that's what this is for.
Huh?
Why?
I don't
No,
know.
see, because I don't feel like I don't be rushing to finish towards the end. I enjoy it. I sit there and I savor it, and I'm not doing nothing else while I'm eating. Don't ask me no questions, nothing.
Why don't you ask me a question?
Um. Okay. I'm gonna ask you some of the stuff that I've already said out here today for myself. So, what is the vibe when you're listening to this music? What's the picture? What's the mood that you get? Where are you supposed to be listening to this song?
You said, what's my vibe when I listen to this music?
Yeah, where do you feel like you should be while this is playing in the background?
You really want to know?
Oh Lord.
We'll get back
Yeah,
to
go
it.
for
If
it.
you ask me again, I'll tell you. I ain't gonna tell you yet because Trav got a question. Too bad. Topaz, does having sex with a woman first date really impact the relationship or no? Good question.
uh well, it depends. Because if this is a guy that does not value that and he goes along with it because either he can or she wanted it, then yes, it will. But if this is a guy that like he doesn't have a preference either way, and then they just kind of like things progress, they happen to trip and fall into some romantic thing that day, and then they both was just feeling and went for it, then no. So I don't think it's an automatic deal breaker. I don't think it should be a practice though. I don't think it should be something you do every first date. So it does, I guess to answer the question, it does have an impact, but whether that's a good thing or bad depends on the person. There's some men that feel like they glad they got it over with. There's some men that feel like every woman wants me, so if she's withholding, she playing games. It depends.
Yeah, I don't really trip off of that. Um,
Right. There are some relationships that started from the first date giving it up. Like they I guess, they woke up and had something else to talk about. They had something in common after that. So I'm just saying, like that whole 90-day rule thing, that doesn't guarantee the man is gonna stay. In 90 days, you're supposed to be figuring things out about him and whether you want to be with him, whether he wants to be with you. And you're supposed to be doing something to make yourself memorable so he'll want you in addition to the bedroom. So if you haven't done that, you could still give it up in day 91 and still get dumped.
mm, All right, that's your answer.
It depends.
It depends. What you think about this song?
Yeah, another good one. Well, you know what? But this one, I don't feel like there needs to be like. I hope it just completely stays instrumental. That there's nothing that goes over it. No singing, no lyrics, no rap, nothing.
This Lawrence song.
Also, wait a minute. All of y'all are making beats over here.
Hmm. I'm about to premiere my beat to you.
Okay, so you know what? I'm not even. Oh, back to my question. So I'm gonna ask again so you can answer it. When you're listening to these beats here,
Hmm.
what is the vibe that in the background? Where and you know what? Honestly, it's not an action. Where's the place? Where should you be with this in the background?
I gotta catch the vibe first because we just changed the song.
Yeah, if you close your eyes, where do you feel like you are? Yeah, see, you, uh-uh.
I don't know. Well, you know the song is called Midnight Love Making, so
Yeah, see, why did I know that? It had to be LDA.
yeah, he named it, not me.
Yeah, I get that. I
Yeah,
see
but
that.
you know the song you like right here, this one right here, this the one. That's your
Yes, I
favorite, huh?
like all three of.
That's your favorite, huh?
No, actually, I think the second one was my favorite.
Because this one called Take It Slow.
You know what? No.
It is.
I'm not playing with y'all today.
That's
I'm
what it's
just
called.
yeah. No, that's the point. The fact that yes, it is called that. I know y'all really named that.
So it's about taking it slow,
Uh-huh.
walking
So which
around
one?
that love making music with the beach and the thunder. Did you hear the thunder in the background? Did you hear it? The lightning and the thunder.
No, I did not hear
Those are
thunder.
those are those are dramatic concussions to your brain when you hear that under the right environment and circumstances.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm sure. No, I did not hear
Y'all didn't hear what I said.
any cuz you can't hear lightning.
Y'all don't know what a
So
concussion to
okay,
the brain is.
I can't hear you.
It's a mind explosion.
No, I didn't because unless I can get to the beach and it's already 9 p.m. here, then I did not go there mentally. Nope.
But you know, as
Because see,
far
if
as
that's the thing,
vibes,
I would
what
I would expect people to get up and get in the car and go to the beach at this time of night. So yeah, I didn't even I didn't mentally finish the thought.
you didn't finish the thought. What you thinking about? Are you picturing what you think? What are you thinking about when you hear this music?
Me being at the beach. Cause
Mm,
here, okay, so like I'm like an hour away from Galveston, which is our beach, right? So we have what's called a seawall. So it's like what, like 20 feet above the sand or whatever. So you can sit there and chill, and you can have a picnic and wine, and you can just watch the water move, look at the stars.
would you want to be held or no?
Um, Yeah, if we ain't arguing, because see, that's another thing is that I will make the man that I'm in a relationship with get up and we'll go to the beach and we'll go and have wine or whatever, and we're gonna talk about it, and then he can hold me. But if we're arguing, he can't. No, we're gonna finish the topic and then we can cuddle.
Hmm.
So it's just like for me, I will go at any time of the night. I'll go out there, and it's even better at night because then it's quieter, and then with it not being so close to all of the city light pollution, it got clearer, and it's a beautiful thing. I did a video on my page of me going one day. It was like a cloudy, rainy day, and it still looked relaxing and was amazing.
Mhm. Sounds amazing.
Yeah, because it's amazing that you never did answer the question, but yeah, we just gonna leave that question alone. So,
Okay. What's the question you want me to answer? What you want me to answer? You want me to answer?
if mine if my background is the beach, what's your background? Are you in, like, where are you when you're listening to chill vibes?
This vibe puts me in sex mode.
Ah, okay, yeah,
Yes.
I
Is
hear
that
you.
what you wanted to hear? Sex mode.
Nah. No.
That's what you wanted to hear.
No, but that's why I said we was gonna leave that question alone. But
You brought
nobody
it back
has any
up. I tried to
questions,
leave
so
it alone, but you brought it up by saying that.
because I was hoping that it gave you time to figure out a second answer. Because
It's sex mode. It's sex vibes, man.
what if you're not, like, what place where you can do all of that? Then what? You stop the day so that you can get to a place where you can go.
Okay, perfect example. We got sex vibes. So we would the kind of energy we have. If we went on a date, we would have sex, and that wouldn't be no freak shit. It's just because that it's a comfortable vibe. One where you you say
Wait,
what
you
you
tell?
think. Yeah,
Hold up, wait a minute. So you mean me specifically?
yeah, you, yeah,
This
you,
is
yeah, you.
Yeah. See, I gotta disagree.
Disagree. It's I mean,
Yeah,
it's really a
I.
statement.
It's really a what? A
It's really a
statement.
statement. It's a statement.
Uh,
Because what you say really don't matter to me because I don't go off what women say anyway. So
okay. Well, I mean, there's an action that can say everything that I'm saying right now. So there is an action for that.
I
I'm
don't
going
care if you
home.
I don't care if you say the best thing next. It don't matter. I know vibes.
Yeah.
I
Well.
mean, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's nothing to be flustered about. I'm a part of it as well.
Well,
So
no.
it's me as
I'm
well.
saying that I. I'm saying that I disagree because you can't do the one thing that I would need:
What's that?
monogamy.
All right. Men don't realize women.
You sound, what? You
What's
sound
going
so
on over
like.
here? What's going on over here? There's a
Wait a
there's a
minute. No,
video
because
about what
the
happens
way you said that, you was
when
like,
RPC
oh,
just made a
I.
video about when a woman give you an ultimatum. See, he just made a video about this. I'm gonna make you go watch that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't give you an ultimatum. We didn't. The only reason why I even had to say that sentence is because we were talking about why I disagreed. I didn't give you an ultimatum.
Mm. Men don't realize women want good masculine, intelligent vibes and awareness and attentiveness that gets them wet quick because so many men fail to provide this. What do you think about that?
Well, for the last part about so many men failing to provide that, that's not, you know, necessarily relevant, but it's true. Like, women do want that, and a lot of men don't get it. They try to do all of this other stuff that doesn't get them any closer, and then they get frustrated. So when they're just intelligent but strong and can handle themselves and can be decisive, when they can do all of those things, yeah, of course, that's going to be a turn on to the woman, because you know why? If you can do all that, then that's less that she has to do. So she can shed a lot of those layers. She don't have to be responsible for other stuff, and she can sit around and lust after you. Other than that, she's going to have other things to do. She can't be there for you all the time in that capacity if you're not doing intelligent and masculine. and attentive and aware. So if every man on the planet was doing that, you still would get it out of the one that is on your team.
So if I could give you monogamy, then what you would say? Look, you
Then I
expect
would
that.
say, huh?
You expect that one up.
I did not. To be honest with you, I did not expect you to even be able to fathom the idea. So, if I could get that, then I would say, what do you want in return?
I told you what I wanted already.
Well, it's a better chance of you getting it if I get what I want.
Say it again.
It's a better if I get what I want.
It's better if you get what you want. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and that is because for me to be able to let go and be in a relationship, I need to know that this is like there for me. So I don't want to have to be like trying to compete with other chicks. I don't want to have to wonder if, I'm going to get left out in the cold and all of that kind of stuff. So that's a need for me. There are women that don't need that specifically and they may need something else. So that is just personal.
Well, there will always be competitiveness, but on the contrary, that doesn't mean you'll be left out on the cold either.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but I guess I that's not the path I was going down. What I'm saying is like within the house. Of course, when you go outside every day, you're competing whether you know it or like it or not. But once I get to the house, I need to be able to know, okay, this signifies that I won the competition for today.
Mm. So no looking at Instagram hotties when I'm in the room with you, scrolling.
You could look at them, but I'm gonna have some comments too,
Yeah,
and
what
they
if I
better
want
be
to show you?
actual hotties, huh?
What if I want to show you?
Yeah, I mean, you can show. I would rather you show them to me if you're gonna be looking at them, but at some point in time, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's enough. I don't want to sit around looking at chicks on Instagram all day.
Adelina, this is a question from a woman, so now you gotta
Alina's
keep it
question.
100. She says, so if you found a super fine guy, and that's subjective to what you
Right, what I
would you
consider
have a
super
one night
fine.
stand? Just wondering, or is she past that, or you past that?
Okay, so at this age now, and even since like my mid 20s, no, I still wouldn't do it because now I know potential consequences of that. In the past, like when I was early 20s, I mean, I tried to have a one night stand one time and I ended up and tripped and fell into a damn relationship. So I've never had that
What, he
experience,
hit wrong,
but
got you
now,
pregnant, or what?
huh?
He hit you wrong, got you pregnant?
No. What kind of shit is that? That's You don't do that on a one night stand. What's wrong with you? Nah, man. Like, no, we kept talking and then ended up in a relationship. At the time, I wasn't planning on dating anybody. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just focus on finishing school. But then I got into a relationship and it was a good relationship. He was supportive, he was understanding, he was funny, smart. So I was like, okay.
What happened to him?
We ended up breaking up. He moved back home.
Such a sad story.
So the distance, it ain't that sad. The distance was annoying. So
I got a good
It just
question
kind
for
of
you.
fizzles. Okay.
You ready for this?
Oh Lord. Uh yeah.
How many failed relationships you have in you? How many more?
How many more? Man, I don't know. Like I don't feel like it. I don't feel like having a failed relationship,
I mean, like
like just
how many men are you willing to invest in at this point in time in your life to where you say, "Fuck it, I'm not chasing love. I don't want love. Every time I invest or give my heart to somebody, he always fucks me over." How many failed relationships do
oh,
you have?
how long till I get bitter? Is
Yeah,
that because that's what that sound like?
yeah, because you up there like, and we hitting the 40 shit, so it's not like we 20. So
Right. Well, okay, so I already don't chase love. I don't believe in that. I feel like if I'm doing what I need to do and I'm just being me and I'm at where I'm supposed to be at, I'll find somebody there that's also where they're supposed to be at and we can connect. So I don't chase already. But how many? I don't have a number because if there's a person that comes along, I'm open to it. So then we get to know each other, we try it out. If it don't work, it don't work. If it works, it works. So I'm not gonna know who's the last one till they're the last one. So I don't count like that.
mm.
I feel like that's not a good thought process for men or women to have. If you like, man, if this one don't work out, I quit. You already going into it with a plan for what happens after it.
Well, it's a
It
deeper
can't
question
last.
because what I'm really asking is when you get to a certain point and you feel like you're pressing that line to where you're like kind of over it, you're going to date a little more strategically and carefully because you don't want to make mistakes and you don't want a failed relationship. You're going to only want to date or entertain people who you feel you have chemistry with either sexually or mentally. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, well,
So
I think okay, so I'm already at that point. Now, if I date somebody, it's
now
gonna
you
be
get it.
because I can see huh?
Now you get me.
Yeah, well, I think so. If this answer matches what you're trying to say, I already hit that a while ago. Like in my mid 20s is when I was like, okay, I'm only gonna entertain people or date people that I can see an actual future with. So I do what I'm supposed or what I think I'm supposed to be doing in that relationship. And so the reason why the relationships have ended is because maybe I got the answer wrong. So there was some deal breaker or something that happened. It's not like I just didn't care or I didn't put enough effort into it. It was something that like just wasn't compatible. So I hit that a while ago.
Hmm. Interesting.
But the difference is I don't think I'm ever going to be like, you know what? I quit. I'm never doing another relationship again. I don't think that's ever going to be an answer that comes out of my mouth. I feel like once I say that, then there's gonna be life saying, "Oh, really? You making plans?" And it's gonna send somebody that I can't resist. So I feel like just stay open to it. Just be open to it, and in that way, you don't even have like the bitterness that comes with. I said I wasn't dating nobody because you know what happens. The person then is all confused. Let's say they meet somebody that they care about. Then they, have that little weird period of time at the beginning where they're like, just I don't know if I want to be here, this can't be true, and they go back and forth and all of that. So I'm saving myself. I don't feel like being in that situation.
Hmm. She said she liked your answer so far.
Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm just being honest. I think, like, I try to find the thought process that's going to cause the least amount of stress.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want you to ask me another question.
Okay. Um, is there any age at which you feel like, okay, so I've like what? Okay, this is what I want to ask you. What's the stopping point? When do you feel like you've achieved all the goals that you need to achieve to where you are then open to saying, I might get married and start having some kids?
You know what?
What?
Whatever woman I make my first million with,
Okay.
yeah. Because
So
throughout that
that's the
million that
thing.
we make is going to be so much bonding, triumphing, struggle, heartbreak,
Mhm.
trust. So when I make my first million with the one woman, she can be my lady.
Okay. So that would be the culmination of all of the things that you're focusing on now. Like, you talk to men about being in their purpose, dating, having fun, keeping women out of their life that is a threat to that. But I was thinking at some point you're gonna say, okay, I have achieved enough so that if I don't achieve anything else, I'm straight. I still feel like I did what I was supposed to do. You'll be able to basically relate,
You gotta
to
be a
rest.
part of it though.
Well, yeah, if she's gonna be
I'm not making my first million and then going to Denny's and think the waitress is hot and then we have a connection. Fuck all that.
well, yeah. So no pretty woman storyline, no Cinderella storyline. It's whoever is there. Now, does the woman have to participate on the way to the million, or does she just have to be there for you and understand the frustration and the loneliness while you working?
Wait, say that again.
So the woman that's there during while you're getting the first million, right? Does she have to have done something to participate actively contributing to it, or can she just be there and then her contribution is she knows that some nights she had to be lonely because you're working, or you might be in a bad mood because you're frustrated, and she just puts up with that.
She gotta be there.
Do you want her doing anything to get the million though?
Yeah, whatever she can.
Okay. Well, I asked because there are some men that say I don't need women in my at my while I'm making my money. I can do it on my own. She just needs to stay out of the way and don't do nothing to put it at jeopardy. So some men don't want that. So that's why I asked.
No, that's true. Some guy, matter of fact, I just seen something on Instagram. What was it? The man basically was saying like his wife didn't never have to work or pay this or pay that, and that's what a real man is.
Oh, the guy that was paying the bills for 18 years, he was like, he's proud of himself because she's never had to chip in 1 month
Yeah.
for the rent
Uh huh.
out of 18 years.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. And he got so much pushback for that from other men, and I'm like, can y'all let him be proud that he was like, what he's saying is he's proud that he's never had to fall on hard times. He's been able to plan, move stuff around. He was proud of himself for being that provider. Had nothing to do with the woman at that moment. How they gonna tell this grown man that he can't be proud of himself? Some people are just hateful.
Yeah, that I don't know, but definitely did see it though. Yeah, those men usually. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, and those men usually dump those women. Diary of a Mad Black Whale woman. If she ain't adding to your wealth and she ain't adding to your health, leave her alone. What you got to say about that? Huh? You hear me? Oh shit. Well, she got bumped off. Let's see if she come back. I don't know what happened to her. There she go. That's what you get for
Hey,
thinking.
I'm back.
That's
Huh?
what you get for thinking.
Shut up. I rolled over on the phone, so my bad. I'm back.
You rolled
I
over.
told y'all I was getting comfy.
You rolled over on the phone.
Yeah, and then so I pressed the back button and it kicked me out of StreamYards. So it was an accident. I told y'all I was getting comfy.
You getting comfy?
Yes.
Mahogany, what's going on, boo? Shout out to Mahogany Roots. Y'all subscribe to our channel.
Oh yeah, I'm subscribed to her.
Uh-huh.
I hadn't been able to make it to one of the live streams yet, but looks like she does some pretty good work over there.
Mm-hmm. You felt that?
Felt what?
You see me?
I see you. You look so relaxed. Gee, I wonder why. And I completely know already.
You don't know.
Hmm. That water. Among other stuff. Mm-mm.
You bad. All right, man. We're gonna get ready to get up out of here. Let's take like two more questions.
Okay. If they have any questions, I think everybody just kind of calm today. Nobody want to like think about the future. They just want to chill.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna give the opportunity though.
Of course. And so while they coming up with questions, did you see, since you're on Instagram today, did you run across a post where this guy was like suing the iPhone company because they had an app that made him gay according to him. So he was like, I was on the app and it kept pressuring me to get, and now I have a boyfriend. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to my family. Did you see this? Don't hey man, I didn't do it. All right. But I wonder if he gonna actually have like a case, if somebody's gonna actually take this case.
No.
Hey man, listen, I didn't do it. But I just feel like people sue for the stupidest stuff. And if he can get away with it, why not?
TOP was good. Ask a
Oh,
question.
hey TLP.
Yes. TOP.
Yeah, now see that's who be doing the most on Instagram. Have you seen his post?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Of course.
I was just saying.
That's my they call him my uncle and shit.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
We got a similar look. I'm like the Snoop version of him.
Y'all do kind of have some similar features.
I'm the Snoop version.
Y'all so
Extra level unk.
cute, nice. But he always find these horrible stories of people acting up, and I was just like, Lord, why do they? Why do people keep getting filmed in this kind of predicament?
I know. All right, it's cool. They don't have no questions, so let's just give them some last words. For me, follow me on Instagram, Dominance Mindset and Raw Gang. Also follow my personal Instagram for more personal shit that's not just red pill content shit, just regular things. Mr. King Fee, Mr. International King Afi. Subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to the mukbang channel. You gonna watch my mukbang videos today, Topaz? Can you do that?
Yes, I'm gonna watch the video today.
You promise?
Yes, I promise. I'm gonna watch it directly after we get off of here.
Okay. Um, get on the Patreon if you got an issue or problem. You want me to solve it? Hit the Cash App. I'll make you a video. You want to donate to the channel or you want to get some sudden death 10 minutes bonus? Hit the PayPal. PayPal. Oh, it's all right there. Um,
And so while I'm watching this video, you think about what's gonna go into my beat, my theme song, okay?
we gonna make your theme song together. I'm gonna have you inspired.
All right, I hear you.
But how
Well, last words for me is just basically my answer to a whole lot of stuff today was it depends. So what that means is you have to figure out who you are first. So once you know that, then you know who can be there and the rest of it'll just fall in place.
okay. What about your channel?
Okay. So subscribe to my channel, Topaz Presents a Neo Nubian Nuances, and it is related to Black people, our current state of affairs, mental health recovery, and interactions between one another. And so I only allow positivity. There's no bringing of beefs. There's no bringing of name dropping or any of that in my chat. So those would be my chat rules. But other than that, everybody is welcome. Uh, like, share, subscribe, and I hope it helps. I hope I can give y'all some things that you can take away with you to be helpful.
That's the mukbang channel right there. Mukbang mukbang eating with strength. Matter of fact, I just had 200 subs on there too,
Nice, congrats.
which is good with only like three videos. Well, I got four videos now, but you know, put out three little videos now. I got the subs to it. So yeah, sub to that channel right there.
That's interesting. I gotta say that's the first channel I've seen where you're actually doing it with other people. Everybody else I saw is just them and a camera.
It's different. Like when you watch the videos are a tad different. The first
Right.
seafood one. The second one is like a review one. It's the Popeyes. Uh, hold on. The second one is the chicken. I did a review. The chicken and donut sandwich. Then another one. I was eating that steak and shake with these white guys, networking with them. Shout out to them.
Oh,
And then
I'm sure they had some interesting things to say.
yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all make sure y'all catch my Spotify. My Spotify podcast.
Podcast.
We need to do one of those.
Yeah, you know what? Because I have you and Information Man. Y'all are the only two that have said that y'all are on Spotify. So that I am down for that. Just let me know when.
That's the link right there. I
Okay.
might have a new one for you. I already got something lined up. I just ain't dropped it yet. So,
Okay.
no dislikes tonight. That's what's up. Appreciate that. So yeah, man. We'll,
Well, how
yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, how could they? What is there to dislike in this conversation?
You know.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
All right, baby. So let me play this song. Play it, and then we up out of here. If y'all want some sudden death game, y'all gotta hit that Cash App or that PayPal, man. Y'all be some assholes. This is an hour and a half. I'm not stressing it, but I'm saying
Wow.
you could drop $5, $10, man, for 5, 10 more minutes a game. Make sure when the stream is over, drop a "We Are the Prize." We up.